Hey, what's going on, guys? Presto here, and today I decided to bring you a little Gears of War 3 gameplay. Today we're playing on Oldtown. This was by far my favorite map they offered to us on the beta. They only offered us 4 maps to play with, and this was always my vote of choice. I always voted for Oldtown. The first few days the beta came out for the Bulletstorm buyers. The only options available were Team Deathmatch on only 2 maps. The only 2 maps that they gave us for the first couple of days were, I believe, Checkouts and Thrashball. Yes, and those two, we were really only able to play those 2 maps. The other 2 maps, Old Town and Trenches, weren't given to us until like a few days later, which was definitely very frustrating for us because playing the only 2 maps was just very repetitive and the game got stale quick. But really what kept us playing the game was just the Gears 3 gameplay itself, just kind of getting the feel of the Gears of War 3 controls and how things maneuver, and just purely the gameplay. And you know, I was rolling with a pretty solid group of people the first couple days in the beta, and we were always kind of complaining, like, why are they only giving us these 2 maps? It was definitely very repetitive, but we still enjoyed it nonetheless because of the gameplay itself. When the beta was out, I can proudly say that we were very happy to be playing it. And that being said, actually, as I said, that I was kind of rolling with a solid crew. I mainly only played the Gears 3 kind of. I ran alone a lot. I played a lot of games solo. I would just kind of jump into a public match just to kind of get some kills. You know, I wouldn't really bother inviting friends. I would just get on the beta and just jump into a public match. And it's very frustrating because when you're playing alone, you have a lot of people with no mics that don't really bother communicating much, and it's very frustrating because they really don't care. I don't really like to use the word randoms, but you know, the people that you jump in the game with that you have never played with before, they just kind of do their own thing. They don't really care if they steal your kill or not. As mad as you may be, they'll take it just to take it, really. And they might not play the objective, they might not do what you want them to do, which it does save a lot of frustration playing with a friend or 2 in the game. So you at least have a couple people to talk with, a couple people to communicate with on just doing whatever, whether it be telling who or where a guy is, or just to cap a certain ring in King of the Hill. But you know, that being said, as many matches as I did play alone with nobody on my friends list playing with me, I did end the beta. Around the time the beta ended, I think my win-loss ratio was about a 5.2 or a 5.3, maybe even a 5.5. I'm not sure. I completely forgot, to be honest. So I guess that's pretty good. And I think my kill-death ratio was around a 2.4, a 2.5. And I guess when you're playing alone and it's with really no full team or stacked team advantage, I mean, I guess I could say for myself that that's fairly good. Anything around a 2.0, I guess, is really good. You know, you're staying positive, and I've seen some people on my friends list with like a 4.2 kill death ratio and a 5 up to like a 5.0 kill death ratio, which is just ridiculous. But with that being said, actually, I just wanted to cover the stat card itself. When you were to look at your stats in Gears of War 3, the first thing that you would visually see would be the kill-death ratio. It would be the biggest stat on the screen. It would be in the biggest font-size letters, and under that would be kind of in smaller font would be your win-loss ratio and your rounds played, matches played, etc., etc. So with that being said, I don't know if they're going to keep this stat card and transfer it over into the full game, but I don't know if Epic was trying to come off as being like, okay, your kill death ratio is the most important, but nonetheless, it's going to make gamers think differently on how they play the game. That's the first thing that they're going to see when looking at their own stats is their kill death ratio. So when gamers go into a game, that's the only thing they're really going to worry about for the most part. There are people out there that don't give two shits about their stats, and that's completely fine. But just seeing how that the kill death ratio is kind of at the top of the stat card in the biggest size lettering, and that's what other gamers look at, and that's what people are going to try and achieve in what they play in the game. It's going to be a good kill death ratio. If they have like a 2.5 kill death ratio, then they're going to go in a game with a mindset of, okay, I need to maintain my quota, my daily quota of at least a 2.5 ratio or better. If not, who knows? Who knows what they'll do? Maybe they'll quit. Maybe they just won't play up to their potential. Who knows? So I personally think that it's going to kind of change the way how gamers play. I think that a lot of people would be a lot more worried about their kill-death ratio, seeing how stats play I shouldn't even say stats, I should say kill-death ratio kind of plays a big role nowadays in Gears 3. Well, this is from what I've noticed in the Gears 3 beta, that people would just kind of worried a little too much about their kill-death ratio. I personally wouldn't care either way if I had a 2.5 kill-death ratio or like a 0.8 or a 0.7 kill-death ratio. I know my skills in Gears of War, and if someone wants to come up against me knowing that I have a 0.7 kill death ratio and just get embarrassed, then they're gonna just think twice about it. I don't know. I view stats very differently than a lot of people. A lot of people they just worry way too much about their stats. But who knows if they'll keep the stat card? Who knows if they'll change it? I think if anything, they should have the win-loss stat be above the kill death ratio stat. If you guys do remember the stat card from the Gears 3 beta, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if this is just one-sided, if I'm the only one who thinks about this. Be sure to subscribe for more high-definition Gears of War gameplay, and be sure to rate the video what you feel it deserves, and be sure to comment in the box below. Just speak your mind, guys. I read every comment, so make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will catch up with you guys later. Take it easy.